Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I'm Aisha Zaka from Army Public School and College, Zamzama Senior. This is my second video tutorial for the subject of geography for 7th level as pre-coaching classes online. Textbook Window to World Geography. Textbook page 78 to 79. Chapter 5. Lesson or topic Human Settlements. Introduction or summary of the lesson. The lesson tells us about urbanization, causes of urbanization, rural-urban migration, and natural increase. Objectives: our students will be able to explain the concept of urbanization and identify different causes of urbanization. What is urbanization? The increase in the proportion of the population living in towns is known as urbanization. When the number of people gets increased in a town or city, that is known as urbanization. In 2018, the United Nations estimated that 55% of the world population lives in urban areas. It also projected that 68% of the world population will live in urban areas by 2050, with most growth in Asia and Africa. That means that right now we have 55% of urbanization in the world, but in 2050 it is expected that the 55% will get increased up to 68% urbanization in the world. In countries like Singapore and Monaco, 100% of the population lives in urban areas. They are completely urbanized countries. However, in countries like Cambodia and Afghanistan, less than 30% of the population live in urban areas, which is below 50%. That means less than half of population is urbanized. What are the causes of urbanization? Urbanization can be caused by rural-urban migration, when people move from rural areas to urban, and natural increase, when the number of birth is increased. What is rural-urban migration? It is the movement of people from the countryside to the city. When more people migrate to the city grows. When people from rural areas or villages move towards urbanized areas like cities or towns, this is known as rural-urban migration. For example, Karachi, which is an urbanized city, receives about 45,000 migrant workers every month from other parts of the world. Karachi is the largest city of Pakistan, and it receives around 45,000 migrant workers each and every month from other parts of Pakistan. That means Karachi has high level of urbanization. Rural-urban migration. People are moving from rural areas and entering to urbanized areas or urban cities. Rural-urban migration is caused by a combination of push and pull factors. The name indicates push and pull. These are very clear. Let's study. Push factors are reasons that drive people away from a place to another, like unemployment. People are unemployed, they are working on lower wages, or there is lack of services, different types of services. Social unrest, that means no peace. Poor transport links, the roads are not enough to travel from one area to another easily or in short time. Or lack of education opportunities. As you can see, there are such environmental, social, economic or political factors due to which people leave people leave a city, a town or area and move to an urbanized city due to poverty, fear, disaster, unemployment, lack of services, social unrest, and so many push factors are there, due to which people are pushed away from that area to another urbanized city or area. What are pull factors? Pull factors are reasons that attract people to a place from another. Just like high wages, more services are provided, safer environment, that means security reasons are good enough, more education opportunities, better transport links, communication routes, or more employment opportunities. So the pull factors are those factors which actually attract people to enter that area or city Just like environmental, social, economic and political factors are over there, just like safety, the area is peaceful, opportunities like services, employment opportunities are there, stability, political stability, or freedom, like freedom of thinking, freedom of writing, freedom of life. So different reasons are there which actually attract people from one place to another. Now, what is natural increase? Another cause of urbanization. Natural increase is the difference between the number of births and deaths in a population. When the number of births is much higher than the number of deaths, the population in the city grows. People who born are greater than the number of deaths, then people die. The population in the city will definitely grow. For example, in 1997, Lahore had approximately this much births and 36,200 deaths. That means this is around 2,21,900 births, quite high figure than as compared to deaths. That's why Lahore has high population due to low death rate and high birth rate. Natural increase is the main cause of urbanization. This means that the population grew approximately 1,85,700 people in Lahore in 1997. What is counter-urbanization? Counter-urbanization or de-urbanization is a demographic or social process whereby people move from urban areas to rural areas. Just like as we have studied previously that people from rural area move towards urban areas. That is known as urbanization. Now, counter-urbanization is exactly opposite to urbanization. That means people from urban areas will move back to rural areas. This is known as counter-urbanization or de-urbanization. Well, this is common in developed countries like the UK and USA, where the cities have become too congested to live in, where there is high population and low space for building or construction of houses. Wealthier people in developed country can afford to buy cars. They may choose to live in rural areas and drive to the city to work on daily basis. Counter-urbanization is the movement of people from urban area to rural areas, as you can see in the pictures. Recap, in today's lesson we learnt about urbanization, causes of urbanization, rural-urban migration, push factors, pull factors, and natural increase. The two main causes of urbanization are rural-urban migration and natural increase, while rural-urban migration is further subdivided into push factors and pull factors. I hope the concept is quite clear. Thank you.